Hi, Clayton. This is Janine. I had a question. I bought a house plus an adjacent lot. I was thinking about consolidating the lot with the house and adding a privacy fence around the two. Problem is, the city's saying it's not, the lot is not residentially zoned. So my question, should I pay for the site survey to have that lot rezoned? And do you think I should combine the lot with the house?
Thank you, Janine. It's a great question. It brings up a lot more questions, though, for me than I don't know that I have answers to from your voicemail here. But what I would say is I'd want to know, first of all, why? What is your goal with this? I want to start there. Is it that you think it would bring you more value as a rental property? And I couldn't quite tell if you said to have a property. I don't know if this is a house you live in. That's a curse. If it's a house you live in and you want more land for your dog or something like that, you want to put up a fence, certainly, right? Go that extra mile, do what you want to do for the house you live in. I totally get it. If it's for a rental property, I would wonder what the value of that land is, and does it make sense for you to rezone it or try to combine it with that current property? Would it make sense for you to, number two, maybe sell the land? Number three, maybe use the land and build a house on that property. So you're adding another new construction rental property to that land next door to your existing one. Those are all questions I would have. I just would really want to know why. What is your goal with this property? But dealing with, if you're going to just try to get it rezoned, get a site survey, rezone it so that it's a part of a current property, I would ask a property management team in your town, do they see an additional benefit to rezoning this and adding this land to this property? Would you increase your tenant's rental rate because it's a much better play? Now, you may put up a fence, and this would be a perfect property for a pet owner who would want to come in there and has a dog. Remember, I've done videos years ago on pet ownership. I love pet ownership for tenants because very often there's a lot of landlords that just do not want tenants with pets. And that makes it more difficult for them to find a place to live. And they tend to stay longer as well. And you can also charge more for rent. So depending on the size of the animal, you could say if they have a dog, you could charge them $90 a month additionally because they have a large dog. So there's other things to consider. But again, I want to come back to the question of why. What is your goal? Is it just that you don't want someone else building on the land next door and you want to just hold it so that there's a better view? These are all things I just don't have the answers to, but I know I had a rental property that we bought up 3 lots that were side by side because it had a lake view. And so I didn't want anyone building on those. So I bought all the lots. I bought them at tax sale, got them for like $1,000 a piece to buy. They were each like 1 acre parcels in Pennsylvania. And I bought them all up, and that I just wanted to be protected so that the view was protected and that just the wilderness would stay there. And I was not going to build on it. So these are things to consider. Just weigh those questions out. It sounds like I've got like 5 more questions for you, Janine, on that. And feel free to reach out to our office. Have any want to follow up on this? I'd love to see exactly what your goal is with this piece of property. But just that's the beauty with real estate investing. There's so many things you can do with it. If that were my vacant piece of land and it was in a good rental market, I would look at getting a construction loan and talking with a builder about could they build a similarly sized 3-bedroom, 2-bath house on that plot of land, maybe as a flip property or just a buy and hold property. Interest rates are so stinking low right now that why not? So a lot of questions there that hopefully I've sparked an idea for you to think about. If you have any questions that you would like to ask, please go to our website, go to morrisinvest.com and click on the little microphone icon there when you go to morrisinvest.com/Clayton. That's the website. And I'm happy to answer any questions, real estate related, funding related, whatever's on your mind. I will answer it for you right here on the show. Now go out there, take action, become a real estate investor. I believe it's the #1 way to build wealth. We'll see you next time.